Do you love eating desserts but feel guilty every time you eat them? What would you say if you could eat all these lovely desserts without thinking of your weight gain? Well, now you can, because we have made 12 really healthy and sugar-free recipes for you. But before we begin, subscribe, like and comment this video. And do not forget to share this video with people you really care about. Okay, let us get started. 1. Sugar-free lemon cake. This semi-homemade sugar-free lemon cake is simple, delicious, and comes together in all of about 40 minutes. Make sure you hide the cake box, and everyone will think it took you hours to make. For better portion control, divide the batter among 15 mini Bundt pans. If you want to add a finishing touch that's pleasing to both the eye and tongue, top the cooled lemon cakes with sugar-free strawberry sauce when serving. It's a simple berry sauce that can be made with a lot less sugar than you might think. It pairs wonderfully with this lemon cake, an angel food cake, or key lime pie. Ingredients: 16-ounce Pillsbury sugar-free yellow cake mix, 3/4 cup water, 3 large eggs, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, zest of 2 lemons, juice of 2 lemons, 1/4 cup sugar-free strawberry preserves, 2 cups fresh sliced strawberries. Heat the oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Grease or lightly coat 15 mini Bundt pans with cooking spray and set aside. To a medium mixing bowl or stand mixer bowl, add 1 box Pillsbury sugar-free yellow cake mix, 3/4 cup of water, 3 large room temperature eggs, 1/3 cup vegetable oil, zest of 2 lemons, and juice of 2 lemons. Set the mixer to medium speed and beat for about 2 minutes or until smooth. Divide batter evenly among 15 greased mini Bundt pans and bake for about 30 minutes. If you don't have mini Bundt pans, bake in greased cupcake pan wells for about 25 minutes. For a lovely finishing touch, once the lemon cakes are cool, you can top them with a little sugar-free strawberry sauce when serving. Sugar-free strawberry sauce: place 1/4 cup sugar-free strawberry preserves in a small saucepan over medium heat. Stir until the preserves turn into a liquid consistency. Stir in 2 cups sliced fresh strawberries and continue to stir over medium heat for 4 to 5 minutes. Simmer the strawberries and preserves, while stirring, until they break down to form a sauce. Makes about 1 cup strawberry sauce. How to zest and juice a lemon. Food seems to taste better with fresh squeezed lemon juice rather than bottled lemon juice. Remember to wash and thoroughly dry the lemons before zesting. As for juicing a lemon, there are several techniques, but these two are the most popular. Using firm pressure, roll a room temperature lemon on a counter several times before slicing in half and squeezing out the juice with a reamer, by hand or with an electric juicer, making sure no seeds get in the juice. Microwave a room temperature lemon on high for 25 to 30 seconds before slicing and extracting the juice as above. 2. No-bake yogurt and Cool Whip pie. If you're looking for an easy no-bake dessert, this quick and easy Cool Whip pie recipe is the one to try. It will be a welcome treat on a hot summer evening, especially when served with fruit that is in season. It only takes 5 minutes to make if you have a ready-to-use graham cracker crust. You pop it into the freezer for a couple of hours to firm it up. Once in the freezer, it will keep for days, so you can make several ahead of time. This light pie is fairly low in calories for a dessert. To reduce fat and calories, this recipe can be made with reduced fat or no sugar varieties of Cool Whip, yogurt, and graham crackers. The ingredients come pre-measured if you buy a small container of Cool Whip, which is typically 8 ounces, and 3 containers of flavored yogurt, which are 6 ounces each, or 2 8-ounce containers if that is what you find. You get to choose the flavor of yogurt, so you can make a wide variety of pies with this simple recipe. Get your kids involved, as it can't be easier when you have only 3 ingredients and no baking. Ingredients: 8 ounces Cool Whip, 18 ounces yogurt of any flavor, 1 graham cracker crust. In a mixing bowl, thoroughly combine the Cool Whip and yogurt until smooth. Combine Cool Whip. Pour the yogurt and Cool Whip mixture into pie crust and freeze until firm, about 2 hours. Pour Cool Whip mixture into pie. Remove the pie from freezer approximately 20 minutes before serving. Serve your pie with fresh fruit. Cut strawberries to decorate. Tip: to give it a fancier look, slice fresh fruit and arrange the slices on top before you freeze the pie. Depending on the weight of the fruit, you might freeze the pie for an hour before adding the slices or whole fruit. Think of strawberry slices, peach slices, cherry halves, mandarin orange segments, blueberries, raspberries, or blackberries. Use your own fruit from your garden or go to a farmer's market or farm stand to enjoy what is in season. This recipe keeps it simple by using a store-bought graham cracker crust, but making your own graham cracker crust or cookie crust is very easy. If you have just a few more minutes, you can try your hand at doing that. When you make your own homemade pie crust, you can have fun with the flavor combinations, and you can even make a sugar-free graham cracker crust. Use vanilla cookies for a cookie crust and a lemon yogurt filling, for example, or chocolate cookies and coconut-flavored yogurt with coconut flakes on top. There's really no wrong way to make a cool whipped pie. 3. Sugar-free red velvet molten lava cake. If you've been faithfully sticking to your sugar-free diet for a while, perhaps you are ready to indulge in a little something sweet without breaking your new healthy habits. Maybe you want something with sugar but worry that having one small treat will lead to sugar cravings after you've been sugar-free for some time. It's much harder to go sugar-free, then indulge in sugar again and expect to not have any repercussions from it. Often the "just a little" attitude that sometimes happens after being good for a while leads to huge sugar cravings and quite a lot of guilt as well. Don't worry with the sugar-free red velvet molten lava mug cake. Enjoy this cake with a friend or spouse, made for just 2 servings so there won't be leftovers calling your name. Ingredients: 2 tablespoons coconut flour, 1 tablespoon ground flaxseed meal, 1 tablespoon unsweetened cocoa powder, 1/4 tablespoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon baking powder, 1/4 cup milk, 2 eggs, 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon chocolate liquid stevia, 3 drops of red food coloring, 2 ounces sugar-free chocolate bars or 85% dark chocolate bars. Steps to make it: whisk the coconut flour, flaxseed, cocoa powder, salt, and baking powder together. In another bowl whisk together the milk, eggs, vanilla extract, stevia, and food coloring. Add the dry ingredients into the wet and stir until combined. Adjust food coloring to the redness you desire. Spray 2 bowls or microwave-safe mugs with cooking spray. Pour butter evenly into each dish. In the center of each batter, insert the broken chocolate pieces. Microwave 1 cake at a time for about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Enjoy warm right from the dish. 4. Sugar-free pumpkin pie. Most people enjoy pumpkin pie in the fall. The creamy texture and warm spices are reminiscent of favorite fall traditions, memories, and holidays. If you are cutting down on sugar but still want pumpkin pie, look no further than this recipe. This sugar-free pumpkin pie offers the signature pumpkin pie flavors without harmful sugar. A slice of traditional pumpkin pie has about 323 calories and about 25 grams of sugar. Luckily, there are many bakers out there who want to experiment and have created some recipes that meet certain diet guidelines or are just healthier than the traditional pie options. The recipe uses an artificial sweetener instead of sugar. With all of the sugar alternatives on the market today, you can probably find one that works best in this recipe. Splenda, Truvia, or any granulated artificial sweetener will work. You may also substitute half of an artificial sweetener and half real sugar to cut down on the sugar content. Liquid sweeteners, honey, barley malt extract, and agave syrup have also been used as the sole sweetener in some recipes. Looking for a few ways to make pumpkin pie healthier? Try any, or all, of these ideas to indulge in pumpkin pie in a healthier way. Try coconut milk instead of evaporated milk. Make an oat crust instead of a traditional pastry crust. Get even more creative with sugar alternatives and use a combination of pure maple syrup and vanilla creme stevia. Skip the full-fat whipped cream. Opt for a sugar-free, low-fat variety, coconut cream, or don't add any on top. Ingredients: 9-inch pie pastry, 16-ounce canned pumpkin, 12-ounce can evaporated milk, 3 eggs, 3/4 cup artificial sweetener, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1 teaspoon cinnamon, 1/2 teaspoon ginger, 1/4 teaspoon nutmeg, 1/8 teaspoon cloves. Preheat oven to 425 Fahrenheit. Beat the pumpkin, milk, and eggs in a bowl. Beat in the rest of the ingredients. Pour the mixture into a pastry-lined pie pan. Bake for 15 minutes. Reduce heat to 350 Fahrenheit. Bake for 40 minutes or until knife inserted near center comes out clean. Once you make the recipe, you may want to play around with the type of artificial sweetener you use. Also, remember that some sugar substitutes can be more or less sweet than actual sugar, so read the directions carefully. In some cases, you only use half the amount than you would with traditional sugar and it will still be just as sweet. 5. Sugar-free vegan peanut butter, oatmeal, and banana cookies. Using flour with oatmeal and relying on a dash of maple syrup for sweetness, this sugar-free vegan cookie recipe is a healthy dessert that will be sure to please every health-conscious cookie lover. Along with being vegan, this cookie is also quite low in calories with less than 100 calories per cookie. They are delicious. Ingredients: 1/3 cup peanut butter, 2 bananas, 1 teaspoon vanilla, 2 tablespoons soy milk, 2 tablespoons maple syrup, 2.5 cups quick cooking oatmeal, cinnamon, 1/4 cup flour. Take a large bowl, strawberries and mash them together with the bananas until smooth. Add peanut butter, soy milk, vanilla, and maple syrup and mix well. Add remaining ingredients and stir until well combined. Drop spoonfuls of dough onto an ungreased cookie sheet and bake 13 to 16 minutes at 350 Fahrenheit, or until done. This recipe is only truly sugar-free if you used unsweetened peanut butter and unsweetened soy milk, so read the ingredients list and look for soy milk that says unsweetened right on the label. 6. Low-fat, low-calorie vegan oatmeal cookies. Vegan fruit cookies, made with fruit preserves instead of sugar. With no added fat, these vegan fruit cookies are very low in fat as well as calories. Perfect for the holidays. Enjoy! This simple vegan cookie recipe is sugar-free, almost fat-free and quite healthy. Ingredients: 3/4 cup oatmeal, 1/4 cup chopped dried fruit, 1 mashed banana, 1 tablespoon soy milk, 1 tablespoon sugar-free preserves, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 1/4 cup chopped nuts. Gather the ingredients. Preheat oven to 375 F. Mash together all ingredients thoroughly. Add a bit more soy milk as needed. Mix together ingredients. Drop by spoonfuls onto a baking sheet. Bake for 10 to 12 minutes or until lightly golden brown. Serve and enjoy. Check more sugar-free vegan cookie recipes! 7. Easy vegan date macaroon cookies recipe. This is sugar-free, gluten-free. This sugar-free vegan macaroon recipe takes just a few minutes to make, since it only has 3 ingredients. And none of those ingredients contain eggs, dairy, gluten or refined sugar, making these cookies vegan, gluten-free, refined sugar-free and just a little bit magical. Ingredients: 8 medium dates, 1 banana, 1.5 cups coconut flakes. Remove the pits from dates. Place ingredients in a food processor, and process until smooth. Depending on the size of the dates and the ripeness of the bananas, you may need to add more or less coconut flakes to get the right consistency. Mixture should be moist, but not gooey. Bake at 325 degrees 10 to 15 minutes, until done. Cookies will be soft, but should cook enough to have a golden brown bottom and hold together well. 8. Sugar-free vegan cookie dough truffle. This little truffle dessert will be your new go-to recipe when you have company coming and no time to bake. They're also a wonderful once-in-a-while treat when a sugar craving hits. Keep them frozen or refrigerated till needed. If you can't find sugar-free chocolate chips, you can leave them out. Read the label and look for some that do not have sugar listed within the first 5 ingredients. It might be a challenge, or you can make your own with unsweetened chocolate and some sugar-free sweetener you like. These are huge, so don't be disappointed that a serving is just one truffle. They are very satiating due to the healthy fat in the nut butter used. Ingredients: 1/2 cup dairy-free butter, Earth Balance is a good brand. 1/2 cup cashew butter, no sugar added, 1 cup coconut butter softened, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 teaspoon toffee liquid stevia, 1/2 cup sugar-free chocolate chips. Gather the ingredients. In a microwavable bowl, combine the dairy-free butter, cashew butter, and coconut butter and microwave for 30 seconds to melt. Stir well to combine. Add the vanilla extract and stevia. Allow to cool for about 10 minutes. Taste and adjust sweetness as needed. Stir in the chocolate chips. Place bowl in the freezer for 15 minutes. Using a large cookie scooper, make 18 mounds and place them on a parchment-lined baking pan. Roll in palm of hands to make smooth. Refrigerate for 30 minutes before serving. Keep refrigerated for best results. Enjoy. 9. Sugar-free chocolate mousse. Sugar-free, low-carb chocolate mousse is rich and creamy. It also contains less than 4 net carbs per serving, so it is a good low-carb dessert option. And because it is a sugar-free dessert, it could also be ideal for diabetics or anyone looking to lower their sugar intake. Ingredients: 1 tablespoon cold water, 1 teaspoon unflavored gelatin, 2 tablespoons boiling water, 1 cup Splenda, 1/2 cup unsweetened cocoa powdered, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 1 cup heavy whipping cream, 1 teaspoon vanilla extract, 2 tablespoons unsweetened cocoa powder for dusting. Gather the ingredients. Chill a medium-size mixing bowl in the refrigerator. Meanwhile, place the cold water in a small bowl. Sprinkle with gelatin and let it stand for 1 minute. Add boiling water and stir the mixture until the gelatin is dissolved. In the chilled bowl, combine Splenda, cocoa powder, salt, whipping cream, and vanilla until roughly mixed together. With an electric mixer on medium speed, beat mixture until it becomes stiff. Do not overbeat or you will end up with butter. Beat in the gelatin mixture until it is combined. Again, take care not to overbeat or you will lose the texture. Spoon the mousse into a decorative dessert dishes or martini glasses and chill for 1 to 2 hours before serving. Top with whipped cream lightly sweetened with Splenda and a sprinkling of cocoa powder if desired. Enjoy. 10. Sugar-free, chocolate-dipped strawberries. Special holidays, especially Valentine's Day, are all about showing the ones you love how much you love them by sharing some wonderful food and desserts together. Making things at home is always sweeter than store-bought purchases and much appreciated by those you love. When all you see at stores is refined sugary treats, it can certainly be hard to stay committed to a healthy and sugar-free lifestyle. Even if you don't have a lot of time on your hands to prepare a 4-course meal for your Valentine, you can still make little sweet, but healthy desserts for the occasion or your celebration. The only sugar is the natural sugars from the strawberries. The coating is sugar-free using a natural sugar-free chocolate chip by the brand Lily's Sweets. You can find these chocolate chips online or at your local Whole Foods market or health store. The chips are sweetened with stevia, but just as tasty as their counterparts. Bonus: they melt just like regular traditional chocolate chips and work perfectly to lightly sweeten any fruit, but especially strawberries. It may be a simple dessert, but it is surely elegant and beautiful for any party. Ingredients: 1/2 cup sugar-free chocolate chips like the brand Lily's Sweets, 2 tablespoons coconut oil, 14 strawberries, for option, 1/4 cup shredded unsweetened coconut or chopped nuts, or mini chocolate chips. In a small bowl, melt the coconut oil and chocolate chips in the microwave or in a saucepan over low simmering water until melted. Stir until completely smooth. Wash and dry the strawberries but leave on their stem for easier grabbing. One at a time, use a skewer in the center of one strawberry and dip in the chocolate and twirl around to coat. Lay them on a parchment paper lined or wax paper lined baking sheet. Coat all strawberries once, then coat a second time. Sprinkle on any toppings of choice and let set for 10 minutes to harden a bit or place in the refrigerator. Serve and enjoy. 11. Sugar-free chocolate nut clusters. Sugar-free chocolate and nuts are mixed to make these easy, delicious cluster candies. I like using almonds and cashews, but you can substitute any nuts you prefer. Be sure to buy diabetic or sugar-free chocolate made with sugar substitutes, not unsweetened chocolate. Ingredients: 5.6 ounces, 2.8 ounce bars sugar-free chocolate, 1 cup nuts coarsely chopped, optional, 1/3 cup nut halves for decoration. Prepare a baking sheet by lining it with aluminum foil. Chop the sugar-free chocolate into small pieces and place it in a microwave-safe bowl. Microwave until melted, stirring after every 45 seconds to prevent overheating. Remove from the microwave when the chocolate is mostly melted, and continue stirring until it is entirely melted and smooth. Pour the nuts on top of the melted chocolate, and stir until the candy is well mixed and all the pieces are coated. Using a teaspoon, drop small spoonfuls of candy onto the prepared baking sheet. This recipe will make approximately 2 dozen 1-inch clusters. If desired, top each cluster with a decorative nut half while the chocolate is still wet. Place the candy in the refrigerator for 20 minutes to set the chocolate. Serve and enjoy. 12. Sugar-free vegan grasshopper milkshake recipe. If you've never heard of a grasshopper milkshake, it's hard to imagine anything good tasting would be named after an insect. The name of the drink is derived from its green color, which comes from crème de menthe. The original grasshopper beverage is actually a sweet, mint-flavored, after-dinner cocktail. But during the month of March and prior to St. Patrick's Day, many other types of green desserts start popping up, such as grasshopper smoothies, grasshopper pies, grasshopper cookies, etc. This creamy, sugar-free milkshake is the perfect dessert to indulge along with other green treat revelers while still sticking to your diet. The only way to live a sustainable sugar-free lifestyle is to make sure you always feel satisfied and never feel like you are missing out. This recipe is simple and very versatile as far as what sugar-free sweetener you choose to use. If you feel you need a touch more sweetness, try either erythritol or liquid stevia in peppermint flavor. You can make this dairy-free by using a coconut milk-based ice cream. You can also find sugar-free ice cream fairly easily in your local supermarket. It is most likely sweetened artificially, but if that doesn't bother you and you'd prefer not to make homemade ice cream, it's fine to substitute here. Always read the labels for sugar though. For anything that claims to be sugar-free, sometimes white sugar is still included within the product in a reduced amount and then supplementing the rest with a sugar-free sweetener like Splenda. Ingredients: 2 cups sugar-free ice cream, 1 cup fresh spinach, 1/2 teaspoon mint extract or to taste, 1/4 cup sugar-free chocolate syrup such as New Naturals cocoa syrup, 1/4 teaspoon peppermint liquid stevia, for option, 1 cup sugar-free whipped cream. Add first 3 ingredients into a high-powered blender and blend until smooth. Taste and adjust mint extract as needed. If using chocolate syrup, drizzle some into a mason jar or serving glass and freeze glass for 5 minutes. Pour shake into each glass. Top with whipped cream if desired.